Gundam Wing.
Mm-hmm.
But Gundam Wing, and as I grew up, whatever, I still watched all the shows. And when the pandemic hit, I had a part-time job, and I think earn your leisure was in my ear. It was like, oh, you need to get a business, and I had a homeboy that worked at Foot Locker a couple doors down, and we was trying to work out a business idea, and whatever we came up with, it was like startup costs too high, too high, too high. And I ended up picking up like a Gundam kit. I've always wanted to order one, but it was like I couldn't justify like $80 at like 22 or 23, and we was out like partying and stuff. And I ended up picking up on it. I'm like, this is dope.
What is going on, people? It's the Undergated podcast. Back to you. Another Wednesday, another 3 o'clock segment. Holding it down. We're on the Undergated network. Shout out to everybody who watched last week's episode. We appreciate all the support. It is Thanksgiving week, fellas. We're going to have a fun episode. This is a lot of shopping this week, a lot of family time, a lot of chill time. Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday. And we're going to do it big. This episode is going to be something different, something unique. And we have a guest on the pod, a supporter of the pod. You already know. If you watch it, we shout him out at the end of every episode. We got Vulcan Hobby here. We got Chris from Vulcan Hobby, man. Welcome to the studio. Welcome to the pod.
Get a round of applause.
We get a round of applause for this brother.
Good to be here.
We got the owner of Vulcan Hobby. We're going to talk a little bit of running the Gundam business, the good, the bad, and the ugly, all the fun and everything in between. But of course, as always, before we get started, brothers, how has y'all week been? CD, how's your week been, man?
Man, work's been kicking my ass. This new job has having me running around like crazy. So just still getting in the swing of that. But I am back in the lab. I picked up the paint gun, the gun today and yesterday a little bit. So I got some shit cooking. So it feels good to be back in that, man. It definitely feels to be good to be working on some stuff.
Well, that's what's up. Chris, how's your week been, man?
It's pretty good. I just got back from Murfreesboro IPMS show. It's a pretty good show. And yeah.
You running around almost
right.
What I heard, almost every 4 weeks straight at a competition, huh?
Yeah. Murfreesboro, Southern California Gundam Model Comp, and Mobile GBWC. Back to back.
West Coast.
Yeah, I was in and out. It was turn and burn.
I don't blame you. Austin, bro, how's your week been?
Man, my week's been a trial, bro. I had so much work, so much stuff I got to do outside and inside work. We've just been turning and burning, and it looks like it's probably not going to slow down either until Thanksgiving. So, getting through it. But all in all, been busy, been hard, but hasn't been not enjoyable. I should say it's been a satisfying week.
That's what's up, man. That's good to hear. Mine has been kind of like chill, rinse, wash, and repeat. Work. Still bouncing stuff around from the old apartment into the new house. Try to get things situated here. Try to get feel like Joel Embiid, trust the process, right? That's what I'm telling my girl. Like, she's getting stressed out about the house and it needs to get put together. I'm like, look, trust the process. It's early in the stage. We got a long way to go to rebuild, but once we get there, we'll be in a playoff hunt every season. So just trying to calm her down. But other than that, it's been chill. So let's go ahead and get into the meat and potatoes of this. Building and breaking down the backlog. CD, I heard you went crazy. Let the people know everything that you picked up recently, bro.
Man, I definitely picked up a few things. I picked up that Slave Wraith P-Bandai high grade, which is now built. I gotta start building these kits. I told myself if I'm gonna build it, I have to paint it like in that same month. So I'm done putting stuff together. So that's on the chopping block. I am currently painting that entry grade I got last week as well. So that's in the works. It's been a fun, quick build, so I should be done with that. Hopefully today, maybe tomorrow. So I'm back in the lab now. It's been a minute.
That's what's up,
Yeah,
Austin. What you picked up recently, man?
So I said the last time I did have one kit coming in from P Bandai, and it has arrived, and it is going to be the, I don't know how long let me get turn off the screen again, because
It
is
is
just
the
big
for the
ass
people on Spotify. It's the J. It came
is
P
the
Bandai colors.
There it is.
Yeah.
It is the Zaku Master Grade Zaku F2 Kimberley base unit or type. It's a P Bandai kit, and it is the one that was in Stardust Memory of the Gundams. I mean, like Gundams, the Zakus that are essentially like multicolor. And one of the cool things about it is that you can what's it called? Make a different version. It comes with like multiple colors and combinations. You can make different versions of it, and there's 4 different versions you can make. So there's the one with the shield, or green, or half green, half gray. I mean half brown. Have it half built essentially here already. So you can have brown arms or brown legs. You have missile launchers. It has a plethora of weapons. It has updated beam rifles and stuff like that. And this is a P Bandai kit, so they threw in some extra goodies, such as like some, how can I say, extra parts you can use in other Zakus if you want to. But one of the most unique things that came with this was that there is composite armor patches you can put onto the head of one of the combinations. And I believe this is one of the first Bandai kits I've ever owned where this kit requires you to have glue. So this is not just a snap built kit. You have to have glue to be able to make certain combinations. And one of it is that composite armor. It will not, there's no hole any there. They didn't puncture anything for it. So you have to glue it there if you want it. And even the instructions, it says use glue on the back there. So it's kind of a unique kit. So yeah, that came in. I'm pretty happy with it so far. Well, I'm okay with it. The colors are not as the colors are not as advertised, in my opinion.
Yeah.
A little bit too pastel. Me and Vulcan were actually talking about it too, and I forgot that the 2.0 Zakus, they have no articulation in the chest area, so no left or right, absolutely none. No up or down, absolutely none. No side to side. Absolutely none. It is stuck there permanently in that setup. But the good thing is the arms have great articulation. The legs are in a ball joint, so they're just okay. That's as far as they get. So yeah, that's Austin's real grade on the unfinished kit.
What weapon did you buy that kit for? Because I know you're good for it.
This is one of the few ones I got just because I liked the composite armor. So I didn't buy it for the weapon. I bought it for the armmer.
There you go.
I mean, the same thing.
CD, if you want some weapons, I can send you some. I know you like that beam rifle.
Yeah, come on, send it over.
I might sound ignorant to this, right? Stardust Memory. You said that's the Kimberley unit, right?
Yeah,
that's the Kimberley unit. It says it on the side of the box.
Yeah, or Kimberlite base type. Xeon Kimberlite base type.
Is that the same Kimberlite base? That's ESF. That's Earth Federation have the same unit. Because off of Hathaway wasn't old boy running the Kimberley unit.
Yeah.
Isn't his squad the Kimberley unit?
Yeah. Well, the Kimberley was the name of the previous general who was in charge when he took it over. This one's Kimberlite. Excuse me. It says Kimberlite. So I'm guessing it's a different base, but they could be an interesting crossover.
Yeah, hey, that's when you said it, I was like, about that. That's why it threw me off too, because it was I know the F2 was stolen or recolored in Stardust Memory to be that white and dark gray looking.
Yeah, that's the
Zaku.
EFSF version of it, and they're using it as a test program so they can evaluate the Zaku and see how well it worked, and also as a target practice. But this one is just it says F2, so I'm guessing they were still using that same type during that year, and that whatever leftover units that were stuck on Earth still had the outdated Zakus, but they just that's all they had.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what's up. What you got for us, Chris, big dog? What you pick up? You traveling around across the country? I know you got something that you bought home.
Let's see. All right.
You got some
Picking
shit,
up
man.
a Star Destroyer.
Star
Ooh.
Destroyer. Oh, I see. I've been seeing these.
Yeah, so it's a Exia. Well, what is it? Amazing Exia. With the UGO land, like third party, like resin conversion, but it's plastic injection,
Okay.
and it comes
Okay.
with a metal frame. And I picked up a P Bandai Heavy Weapon
Ooh.
Systems. New
Ooh.
Gundam.
Ooh. Yours is
And
on the way, Austin. Yours is on the way, brother.
I know.
it should be already be there. And
Duh.
I got a Neo Xeon like the end of last week.
Neo Xeon.
Neo
what?
Xeon.
Damn.
Yeah, it's too big to put in the picture.
You
Hold
have
on,
to say,
hold on.
dog.
We got. Hold on. Wait a minute. Time out. Time out. That's something that ain't building or breaking down a backlog anymore, brother. When you add something like that to the backlog,
It's
that's
redefining the backlog.
yeah. That's
Right.
we have to figure out a Neo Xeon.
Need a
Yeah.
zoning
Wow.
permit just to get it in the house.
Yeah,
Right. Pull up in the forklift and shit.
takes
The red one or the white one?
backseat. The narrative version.
The Stein one. Oh my god! Which makes the high grade Stein look miniature. That's the crazy part. It makes the high grade Stein look miniature, and everybody knows the narrative kits are typically bigger than
As hell.
big as hell. Because
Yeah.
that middle to late end of UC where all kits are big as hell.
Yeah.
So Sinaju Stein makes. If y'all haven't seen what he's talking about, look it up. It is the Neo Xeon. Let me see if I can pull it up.
It's like
This
having a
week.
small toddler.
Literally.
Let's see. We have
You got plans to build it, or is this like a keepsake?
Yeah, I'm gonna build it whenever we get ready to move to store. So whenever we get like brick and mortar, I'm gonna build it. That's gonna be
Okay.
like my display piece.
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
Damn
That's what's
right.
up.
I'm about to bring it up here on P Bandai.
Thing is enormous. Did you get the rings with it or just the kit?
No, I was barely lucky enough to get that one.
I feel you.
That's the high grade sitting in there.
Look how fucking small the Stein looking.
Yikes! I think it's like close to 4 feet tall. Is it 4 feet tall?
three and a half.
Shit.
So it is a
That's
toddler.
a little
It's literally a
kid.
toddler.
Yeah, that's a little kid.
I know it's definitely something that it's a lot of people's grail kits when it comes to how quick this sells out. I don't know if I was able to get my hands on it. I don't know if I would not because of the price. Who am I kidding? I would.
Right.
I would.
If I
Yeah,
had the opportunity,
I
I'd
would.
work as OT.
Yeah, it's just I don't know how you'd be able to paint that. I'll be so nervous because you can't.
Just snap in the top coat.
Right, that's about it. You can't fuck up the decals.
Yeah.
I mean, you got the
Snap in the top
decal.
coat.
Those decals are one and done. I mean, you mess up one. Not trying to make you nervous or anything, Chris. So, but for me, man, I picked up nothing big like what Chris got, man. Pause.
Crazy.
I know that was wild. God, it's one every episode. People.
Where's the flag?
Chill. But I wound up picking up, being smarter, right, with pickups, trying to pick up a lot of things that I know I need in the future. One of the things that I picked up from Hobbytown were a whole lot of tools. So this is tool based right here. So I picked up this pretty dope water slide tray. So when I go to Hobbytown, you can put your water slides in here and kind of sit at the table and don't have to worry about making a mess when applying water slides. I want to be able to sit there and like, all right, today I want to do water slides, and now I have the capabilities of doing it, right? And it is by Master Tools for the people that might want to know. It costs me $8.95. If you have a Hobbytown near you, take a picture of that barcode and see if they can find it for you. $8.95. Pretty good, right? So picked up some more thinner, Mr. Color thinner. Picked up some enamel thinner as well by Testers. Got that. And dabbling now, right? It's about time. We picked up some ply play sheets.
Hey,
right?
welcome.
Evergreen scale models. We got it in an assortment pack for 010, 020, and 040 thickness. And from what the homies told me, definitely need that 060 thickness as well.
That's that base.
Oh yeah, where people have been making those bases and stuff off. So I think this is pretty good. I've also picked up, I have no clue where it is now that I think about it. I picked up a drill set as well, so I can have be able to drill out and put metal pieces in. And last thing I picked up was a new set of God hands. Fresh pack of God hands. Gonna get back to building, get back to knocking out some of these kits. I enjoy God hands. I have only pair now. I have the USA Gundam nippers. Now my God hands, yeah, my God hands broke on me a while back, and then on top of that, I don't even know where the cheaper God hands, $12. I don't even know where those went.
Chris, you use God hands too?
No, I have some Pro Zetsus, some Zukimori nippers. They're pretty good. It's very little cleanup after you clip off.
Mm-hmm.
And
I heard they're pretty good.
Yeah, they're like $34.
Oh, yeah.
And that's it. That's it for me there. Pickups. So let's get into what's cooking. Austin and CD couldn't wait for these. So we already got Austin's what's cooking. CD, we heard what you got. What's cooking. Anything challenging about those kits? I know, Austin, I know you said that the ab crunch. Which kit are you building in that? I see you got the green legs and the green arms with the brown body. Which form or version of the F2 are you building?
Well, it almost doesn't even matter because I'm going to paint these anyway. So I just literally, I was going for the half brown with the brown top with the green legs at the bottom. But then I remembered I'm just going to paint them. So what was the point? just whatever runner is closer to me, just use that. And the one I'm building is the one with the composite armor on the head with the no shield on the side and just that half little worker shield. So it's a light version that has updated armor on the head.
Okay.
Yeah, and its primary weapon is going to be the bazooka and the calf cannons, because calf missile launchers, because it comes with calf missile launchers that you can lock on both sides, and the individual missiles are actually modeled. So you take each missile out, you paint them, and you slide them into place. And there's 3 per lane.
Damn, that's what's up. Well, color scheme.
Is there enough pieces in there to build 2 Zaku's?
So there is enough in there. You do not have the inner frame for the legs and the inner frame for the arms, but you have enough for everything else. You even have the inner frame for the torso, because the torso is just pretty much 3 pieces slapped together, and you don't have the inner frame for the shoulder joints. So if you have an extra Zaku laying around, you could just take the extra parts from here and slap them onto a Zaku, no problem whatsoever. And knowing how many people have the 2.0 Master Grade Zaku's lying around, I mean, this was an obvious pickup where you can just have a huge amount of extra accessories you can use for later.
Yeah, and especially if you have that kit, that's the Zaku F2 Master Grade Austin's talking about. Go to Hobby Lobby and see if your Hobby Lobby has that 2.0 for 40% off.
Yep. That's Shard. They've been getting a lot more kits too. I seen someone posted they had the Dom in there too.
Ksatria was somewhere as well. If I see the Ksatria for 40% off, that's a no-brainer. I'm picking that shit up.
Still waiting for the Master Grade.
No, you ain't getting no Master Grade Ksatria. I don't know why.
Wow. Nothing but negativity up in here. All right, I see it.
A big enough kit. It's like the Messer, yo. Like, would you want a Master Grade Messer?
Dude, we
For
were just
what
talking
reason?
about one of our brothers here got a Sinanju Stein, the
The Sinaju, yeah,
little
Neo
toddler
Z.
kit walking around, and y'all saying the Kasatria is too big?
Well, I'm just saying, like the Neo Zeon, once you build it, you put it
Yeah.
in a corner and you don't touch it, right? Because I mean,
Same
there's
thing with
no
the Kasatria. You think you can pose that?
no, but people
Gotta
gonna
get a
want to
TV
because you
stand
have the
mounted in the
match. You
wall.
have the master grade Stark Jagan. People
Mhm.
gonna want to pose that a master grade Kasatria. If you have the master grade Stark
True.
Jagan,
True. And
so
make a diorama out of it, that would be sick.
it would be.
Yeah, like the base on it would be too big. I got a 1/100 metal build Cassandra, and it takes up like a foot and a half.
Yeah, damn.
With
He just drops casually. Yeah, I have one of those already.
Yeah.
And it's metal build.
Damn, man.
none,
Yeah,
none
and I
of
got
this-
and I got the Neo Zeon too. So you know,
Space
keep
clearly
testing.
ain't an issue with Chris.
I
Shit.
know. I see. CD brother, how's that entry grade, man?
Man, it's an easy ass kit, but it's been so much fun just getting back into painting, trying new things, getting back into like scribing a little bit and masking. So just shaking off the dust. Pulled out a new airbrush. I should shooting like Steph Curry in his MVP year, so I can't be mad right now, man. I'm excited to drop some pictures of it, hopefully sometime this week, and then a little announcement to go with it. So yeah, stay tuned. I got some news for y'all for sure.
Absolutely, I love it. I love it. That's all we can ask for. Chris, what you been working on? I know you've been bouncing around from state to state to state.
Yeah, so I have a RVF VF25. It's one of the older Macross kits from Bandai, so it's the 1/72 scale.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, where is that piece at?
I mean, it's dedicated to the
Guys.
hobby, boys.
Guys, it has a radome.
So this is just the front of it. It's like 30 pieces in this little part right here.
Jeez.
Damn. Love it though. Love to see my cross kits.
And it comes with like support units also.
Can you show us the box art real quick? I think that it leaned a little bit on the light on the camera, just so everybody can see that magnificent radome. Look at it! Oh my gosh!
Is the radome its shield?
No, it's an AWAC version. AWACS version. So it's literally radar.
Okay.
It's literally a radome.
And it expands out.
Yes, it does.
Twist it.
Yes, it does.
Man, I have to drop that yet in that radome pack. Messing with Austin, I'm gonna drop a daggone radome pack 2. Like a second pack, accessory set B radomes.
Don't
feet, joints.
Just for Austin.
I just want it so much. I want it so bad.
That's what's up, man. But that's what's up, fellas. That's what's cooking. Let us know in the comments below. What do y'all have cooking with some projects y'all been working on? With me, I'm again with the move, trying to get behind this camera, try to get everything situated. It's priorities. So once everything gets squared away and taken care of, I'm back behind the camera, back behind the booth, and gonna get working on some stuff. As I sit here, trying to, I'm still working on this fucking heap of plastic.
Talking about big boxes here.
Hey, chill, man. It's about almost the biggest box I probably have, and that is the perfect grade Unicorn Banshee Norn. So working on this, got it right here, and looking through the manual, kind of knocking the dust off from, because I've already clipped out the feet, the arms. I think decent. I should have clipped out the ×2, special on a perfect grade. That's what. If I could give y'all any hint, start off with the ×2 if you want to clip and clean first. Everything else will be it's pretty much easier. But
That's a-
go ahead. No, that's it.
I was just gonna say that's actually brings up a good question. Do you guys usually start with the legs in the kit because those are usually the most time consuming parts to build, and just build both of them at the same time, or do you usually follow the manual?
I follow the manual.
Follow the manual. UCD.
I do. I feel like they always tell you to build like the waist last.
Yeah.
I do head, body, legs, arms, weapons.
Okay. Gotcha. You, Chris?
I follow manual. I got some deviant friends that start with legs first.
Yeah. I think I'm on the legs game, bro. I started doing legs and then waist, and then just have it like sit down, like as if it's sitting on my bookshelf with no body.
Yeah, that's crazy. Deviant for sure. I don't know. No, that's a little crazy.
Because you're building up, so like it can stand. It has a waist. It has a body. But I follow manual. Like I don't know. It's just that's the way.
Yeah, I'm nervous if I don't follow the manual. Like I'm nervous. At least I know when I get to the manual. Like in the manual, I get to a certain part. I know it's like done. But even if I don't know. I don't know why I don't just go like, oh, let me just go to page 30 and start off with the legs.
You know, I like my favorite part of the kit is when it can stand up on its own. So I figured, oh, why don't I just skip to that part? Just make the leg so it can stand up on its own. And then I realized I don't finish it because once it's standing up on its own, I'm like, oh, I'm done.
When I'm painting, I think I bounce around. When I clip and clean, I'll go with the manual. But when I'm painting, I'll go, okay, let me do the arms today. And then after I'm done painting and you're like, all right, let me put the arms together. All right, let me do the waist today. After I'm done painting and it's dry, all right, let me snap it together.
Dude,
but clipping out, I always stick with the manual.
I need to start with the weapons first because I'm notorious for like once it's built.
Same.
Same.
You got one gun. That's it. If it comes with four, you got one.
If that shit might mess around and just have the beam saber.
That's about that slavery. It came with hella guns and bazookas. Ain't built one. It got one. Enough for a pose. That's it. One picture.
Why do you think I'm sending you my weapon CD of the Zaku? How are you gonna build all these?
Thank you, because I need built weapons. It's clear I'm not building mine. So shit. Send them on.
All right, fellas. I think that's pretty much it for what's cooking. Next up, we have what's new. It's what's came out this week. We always check on GUNPLA Nerd Instagram, so make sure y'all check that out. Right here, we have the metal build store exclusive of the L Striker. I don't know if it's just the pack or the figure itself.
Yeah, why is this exclusive?
Well, I don't know. It's a store exclusive. Looks pretty dope. I have to get back to watching Seed. I stopped at like episode 10.
You got a long way to go.
Yeah, I know. Then we have this Grady custom from Arnold Rhino. Grady custom from Bangkok. What is it? CD? Go ahead, man. Aim. Ami.
Aim over the border.
Aim over the border.
Sinki?
Kokai Sinki.
Yep.
Kokai Sinki. So
I sent you guys one last night. That shit's been growing on me, dog.
I thought it was a 30 mission. I thought it was a 30-minute mission. You like these Kokai Sinkis, Chris?
They look good. Like once you seen them built out, and I've seen a lot of people like weather them, flat coat them and then weather them. They look really good. I personally haven't built any, but
Herbert 7927 on IG. He built that protagonist one, and he had that shit looking tough, dog. That shit.
Oh yeah, that looks good.
Oof, look at the weapons on that shit. Like, I seen this picture and I was like, "Well,
you're gonna get it."
Happy birthday, Malik! Happy birthday! Treating my fucking self.
Damn.
That's next month, though. That's next month. I got some time.
Then we have the metal structure of the 1/60th scale Mark II. I didn't even know this was a thing.
Yeah, I saw this.
Sheesh.
It's silly, man.
Why is it? How is that silly?
No, silly in a good way. Like it's crazy. when you
Yeah.
look at it, and it's like
I would-
what
I wouldn't be
Wait.
surprised if it's like $700, $800.
yeah, essentially it's new Gundam, like metal build new Gundam territory we're looking at here.
Yeah.
Let's see the
You got room for that, Chris?
No.
Not here, not over here.
Shoot.
that's maybe about like 2 or 3 of your kits if you want to put them up on sale. Neo Xeon fetch you half of it right now, probably.
Yeah, I'm keeping that Neo Xeon.
And metal
So,
strike.
hold on
This is
now.
dope though. This is from that same line as the Sazabi and New Gundam. I think the New Gundam is 1,000. With the Sazabi,
Yeah.
was the Sazabi $2,000?
2. Yeah.
Yeah.
1995.
Yep.
God.
Here we go.
Tell you,
He's
man.
biting at his bits. Go ahead, Austin.
Tell you, no, I mean we're all working together right now for me to get that new Gundam, right? We're all working together so we can all get it for me. And then now we
LOL.
all need to just band together, work hard, and get this. This one's for it to be for the studio, though. I mean, it'll live at my place, but it's for the studio.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Appreciate
You know what?
you,
If
Austin.
this
So thoughtful.
if this was the Titans colors,
Yes.
it would probably be. I wouldn't say I would cop it, but it'd be higher up.
I
And
think
like,
a lot of people said that too. A lot of people said that they're waiting to see the Titans color version of it drop, and they would prefer to get that one.
That's going to be even more
Yeah.
limited. It's going to be like 50 of them in across the world.
Yeah.
Then we have some of the Gundam Universe figs, which these figs are coming out looking meaner and meaner every day. It's the full armor unicorn, the red, not in green. So that means they're going to drop the green one eventually. Wait, he didn't use it. Now that I think about it,
There's a high grade version of both colors too.
which is crazy because in Unicorn he didn't have this pack
The red
and green.
frame of the pack.
It was only red in the anime. Now that I think about it,
Yeah, all his weapons had been exhausted by the time he turned green. All he had left
Yeah.
was the 3 shields.
that's true. So why is the RG in green?
I think because they gave you they just wanted to give you the option, be like, well, here's all the weapons and the green. So if you have the red RG already, you can just hot swap the weapons onto that one. But then again, of course, 2 of your shields would be green. So I'm not sure.
And then that see that they did on P Bandai for Gundam Expo, they would have dropped so I think it's close to 80, but I think it's because of the metallic color or 100. The RG Full Awaken, so the green one, what is it? Yeah, the green one, Full Awaken, whatever version of it, with no armor packs, so no propellant tanks. It's just the shields and the Gatling guns and the piece. I mean, I don't know why would somebody want to do that. I guess
The
you spend more
the
money.
propellant tank makes it, dog. That if you're doing
Yeah.
all this shit.
And you spending all the money. You spend like $100 to get that. And granted, it is metallic coating or titanium, whatever coating it is. But I don't know. Just seems odd to do that and not to get the regular. Anyway, this is the Gundam Universe. We're taking the light off the Gundam Universe fig. This Gundam Universe, the line is getting pretty dope. And here's the Gundam Aerial from also the Gundam Universe wave. This is for my toy photographers out there that want to just take some photos of some Gundams without building them, which is perfectly fine. Whatever fits your fancy. So check out these Gundam Universe figs. They're a little bit bigger, not in scale as high grade kits. So this one's going to be a little bit bigger than the high grade.
That Toggies
we have
too. Every time I see it, looks good as hell. I'm not gonna lie.
I know the Toggies too does look good. I saw it yesterday at Target. Then we have the Metal Build Impulse Display Gundam, another figure. Shout out to my toy photographers or my toy collectors out there. They're eating on these figures right now. And shout out to Bandai for keeping it heavily distributed. Like we got, it's not just a whole lot of kits; it's figures as well. So daggone,
That's that shit right here.
that's this GN Dynamis with the GN Type D pack metal structure $700 probably when you add your cart, click checkout, and put your postal code.
I think it's like 220. It's not the whole thing. It's just the add-ons, the support parts.
Oh, okay, so you don't get the
The
Dynamis.
Dynamis.
The
You
Dynamis
don't get the
separate.
Dynamis. You don't get the what is it? The GNR.
Oh, you don't?
Oh
Now,
shit.
missile pack, a shield, and
The gun.
yeah.
So, and this is the gun he used in the. Is this the one he used in the episode to shoot all the way into space?
Yes,
First episode?
that's it.
Yes.
So like the first episode round in. Okay.
Yeah.
Which Bandai, you already have it. It's probably going to come now since we have the metal structure. So be ready for the P Bandai add-on for the Dynamis for this.
I'll buy
Or
it. I
you
haven't
get-
got a Dynamis, but that will make me buy the Dynamis if they
I
drop
sold
this
my
at the high
Dynamis.
grade or the master grade. Damn. I don't need one right now, but if this comes
It's
out,
just too much. It's just even if this drop, that'll be a pretty decent size kit to display when it comes to displaying kits.
They'll probably
Next
make
up.
that.
Mama, go ahead, Chris.
They'll probably make that gun in a third party. Give it like a year.
Yeah.
Give it
But
like
it almost looks like that. What is it? That Max Hyper Bazooka. You know, the third party Hyper Bazooka. So
yeah.
that's what I was like. If you could get that and put it, because that one's pretty decent size too. So you could add it to that. It won't look as big, but if you want at least the pose of it, you can add it to the Master Grade Dynamis. Then we have P Bandai Robot Spirits of the G Self Perfect Pack. I don't think anybody's gonna pick that up. G Self don't get a lot of love in kit form, and I doubt anybody picks it up in figure form. Then we have the Code Geass Lancelot Albion metal build structure from Code Geass. This looks dope. Now the
I'm not gonna
price
lie.
point
Yeah,
38,000. But
That
this
shit
looks
looks good.
dope.
They do a real job on these metal builds, man. Like the ones coming out for the
Right.
new movie look so much better than the kits. Like I see.
I
why
wish they
people
did
spend the money.
I know they did a kit of this, which I heard it's not that. What kept me away from getting this kit was the price and the size of it. I heard it's like a high grade size kit for master grade size of money. It's like $50 at Hobby Town when it's dropped.
Dang.
Then we have Armored Core, Robot Damachi. So this is a figure of Armored Core. What should tell you, I always say it. They drop a figure to get the looks and aesthetics of the kit and how they want it to articulate. It's almost like a simulation for the kit. So the kit that's coming out probably gonna look almost as similar to this for your Armored Core fans.
Yep.
I know that's up Austin's alley. I don't know if anybody else picking up. Chris, you picking up Armored Core?
Hell no.
Maybe for the store, but no.
I have to play the
That's not
game.
in
I
the
heard the
person.
game is pretty good. For them to have what, 7? What is it on 6? What is it on Austin?
Armored Core 6.
Armored Core 6. For them to have 6 of them, it gotta be good, right?
Yeah, it's Bandai, and they've been knocking it out the park with the games, man. AC6, Ace Combat 6, and Armored Core. Yeah. They got it in
Dog,
Ace Combat.
every
Got it in.
goddamn episode.
every episode.
Finds his way in. Then we have another Robot Spirit of the, what is this one? The aerial rebuild, right?
Mhm.
Then of Robot Spirits of this.
Got to have it.
Oh,
What
shit.
was this called? This was the
This is the Big Zam.
Big Zam. I gotta have it.
yeah.
This is
That
crazy.
thing is huge. That thing is huge.
Gotta have it.
Those are
God
figures.
damn.
These figures are on the side of it, man. That Zaku is a little bit taller than a high grade from the one I have.
And apparently that display they have of it right there. I don't know if it comes with the kit or not, but whoever made that, there's lights like installed in the ground where the hanger is. So like if you turn off the lights, you would see the lights all shine through. That display is hot.
That's
For
crazy. That's a
Is there a
big
price
ass
on there?
figure. No, not yet.
That's just
Now we
huge.
wait for the high grade Big Zam. See, I think they might drop it. I mean, I don't know. How often
Is
did we
that for
go
the
back
store,
and-
Chris, or is that personal?
Yeah, both. Both.
Why can't it be both? Why
Both.
can't it be both?
Yeah. I
CD.
might look at it and it might go to the store.
I hear you.
Do they go back
Yeah.
and double back on like updating or not updating, dropping? Well, let's see that Zeta kit. I know I'm all over the place. Do they go back and go into the older series and drop newer kits for the older series? What is that Zeta kit? That pink and or that navy blue and pink kit?
The Bardock.
There's a Barzak.
The Barzan?
Was not the
Barzan?
was
No,
it the
no.
Barzan?
No, that looks like an
Barzan?
Egyptian pharaoh. It's hella tall.
It's like $70 or something like that, right?
Pink and blue. Zeta.
You know what I'm talking about. It's a mobile armor.
I'm talking about Bound Doc.
Bound out.
Bardock.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was a newer high grade, right? When that released.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That
they
came out
do
about 2 years ago.
they do dip back in the pocket when I mean dip all the way back in the past to pull out money out of these pockets for these older mobile suits. I know they do like the revived versions, but those are typically like 2.0s of high grades, right?
Right. There's some odd Zeta fans out there that trying to give some love too.
But do they drop new kits of old series? I know they do it for like Origins, right? Is the GM that's coming out with the shoulder pack.
Yep.
It's an updated version of the GM. Or if they do drop a GM right now, it'll probably be a revised version of 2.0. But a first ever release for a older series. If it doesn't at this point if it doesn't have a kit, y'all know if they do that?
Yeah, they should. I mean, like, what the if I remember correctly, the what's the one kit that like turns into a praying mantis or a flying mantis in Zeta? Oh no, that's already got a kit. And then there's the Mara side, but I believe that had a kit too before they re-released it too. So I know what you mean, and I mean there's still a ton of kits that they can make out of Zeta. I mean the amount of
Fucking odd ass.
odd weird things out of Zeta is ridiculous. But I mean, what Advance of Zeta? Every time they remake a new Hyzak from Advanced Zeta, that is the old version of the Hyzak of that particular series, because that version was made back in what 1990s, I think, or early 80s, late 80s. Yeah,
I'll just try to next time I go to Hobby Town, I want to look. I'm like, oh, but everything already came out, so if it's not going to get a revised kit, you probably just want to stick to the standard high grade of it.
Mm-hmm.
And we have the metal structure of the new Gundam, the option armaments,
new backpack, a new beam rifle, and a holder for all the fin funnels behind it. So, if you want a more expensive metal build, new Gundam, here you go.
Goodness gracious! I'm
not a fan of that beam rifle though.
Looks pretty dope. This one right here,
the beam rifle, it looks skinny, like it looks like a laser gun from like 1960s Space Girl. It's like pew pew, like that's
that's the sound effects it gives you, Austin.
Yeah, every time it fires, I'm thinking of a girl going pew.
Yeah, we have Bandai Tamashii Nation Dimension Art Metal of the Unicorn.
Yep.
What is this?
Unicorn Gundam.
But what is it like? It's a print.
It is so they did this before with I forgot what the other previous suit is, but it is essentially an art print. But it has a three-dimensional aspect of like an actual figure on the art print stepping out of the art. So this is actually like a physical object stepping out, and it's not just a picture. So it's like as if it's coming out of your wall.
That's dope. Probably be damn near impossible to find, but dope nonetheless. More pictures of the Damashi Nation's metal rope. Oh, this is a metal figure. So of the G Self. Perfect.
Maybe we'll get the mastery to this.
Maybe. Then we have the Red Eyes Black Dragon of the SH Monster line. This could get paired up with the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Or for the Yu-Gi-Oh fans out there. Then we have another Macross kit. Austin, take this away because I have no clue what I'm looking at here.
So for those, exactly. So for those fans of the Macross Plus OVA, this is essentially the antagonist suit of man, I'm blanking on his name. Chris, you know his name.
Gold Bowman.
There we go. Gold Bowman, his fighter jet, and it has probably one of the best dogfight scenes in all anime when it goes up against the UAV at the end. Oh my god! And this suit, hands down, it looks beautiful. They've got all the shots right, in my opinion. This is definitely what I'm going to be waiting for. Chris, I know you're going to be waiting for this too.
Nah, it's the 1/100 scale.
Okay, so yeah. I'm going to be waiting for this one.
I'll get it in, but
that's the smaller end of them, right? The
yeah.
1/100, yeah.
1/72. Yeah.
And P Bandai Amplified Digimon kit being released. Then we have the metal build of Stray, which I think I've seen the pictures, something that's like all the colors, almost like a Power Ranger pack.
Power Rangers.
I mean, come on, man. People love the Stray that much.
Yes,
yeah,
they
man.
do.
Yes, they do. The Stray has its own cult, man.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
There's so many Astray variants too, dog. Like P Bandai's,
at this point, if the Strays don't talk like Transformers, I won't even watch the series.
There's just no human in there. It's all robot.
All robot. That's every time I see one, I'm like, yo, it doesn't remind me of a Gundam. It just looks like they should talk like on some Transformer type stuff. Like they're legit a squad of robots.
Yeah.
Can't see anybody just jumping into those piling of 5 people running around with like Voltron, right? Like those different colored suits and just jump in. Yeah, we got it in green.
The purple one stuff.
Here's
Still
the metal
blue.
The metal build Albion.
She looks huge. Pause. That shit looks
Depending on the
huge.
price, 150 is 150, 200. I might cop. Anything higher than that, I might say no to.
It might be like 380, 400.
I gotta go back and look at the price of the. It's 38,000 yen. I gotta compare it to the metal build of the Camphor, which I think was around the same price. So you might be right.
Yeah,
350 to 400. So that's a negative for me.
It looks cold though. Look at the wings.
It looks cold as hell.
it does.
The shading on the wings.
Good night.
Skip to the shit before I start.
Yeah, I know. Maybe if I find the kid.
ZD's checking his bank account right now.
Yeah. I'm eyeballing that shit.
Then we have the dragon scale metal built figure from I don't know what show. Looks dope though. Aura Battler.
Yeah, Dunbine.
Okay.
It looks good. I wouldn't mind like building one of those kits. But
is this that show that looks like a beetle? You said last week.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kind of like the biceps and the those hips there. The lines perforated. It kind of reminds me of Alien.
My bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's all good. Yeah, it reminds me of Alien. That actually looks like a pretty cool.
Alien what?
Alien from Alien vs Predator. You know the movie Alien.
Oh, okay.
Xenomorph reminds me of Xenomorph. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I see what you're saying.
Definitely 19
fellas.
Like the only way you can
Dukes is calling me. Y'all go ahead.
The only way to make the 1980s like articulation in the suits is you add those perforated parts there, like just to make it easier to bend over. Bend
these.
Wow.
Pushing them out.
Thank you, Chris. Great to have you here, sir. But you were saying, CD?
S&P Bandai's been pushing these like them out, but skip it. I don't need it.
Yeah,
They look cool.
I mean, it looks interesting to have, and I wouldn't mind trying to paint this like in that color, but yeah, no, I don't think this is a grab for me.
It looks dope, but we're okay passing on that. And then we have more of this 30-minute mission girl, I don't know, RCB type A.
Pass.
Got it. And here is that kid that kind of shocked everybody last week. Here it is in person. Looks better than I thought. The color
not
still
gonna get
throw
it,
me off. No.
Bro, that's a new right there.
Bro,
That's the new Gundam.
Utilitarian gray, painted utilitarian gray, have the armor in either, I don't know, slate blue, slate gray. Guns are black. Replace the head with a Gundam head or a Jim Dominance head.
Tough. I'm confident for sure.
We're in business.
At least.
We're in business, bro. Dang, this looks good.
But from what series is this? RX-81ST G line standard armor.
The G line, if I remember correctly, I could be wrong. The G line's from the game, Missing Link, or no, the one with the blue and the red RX-78. Is that it, or am I blank? I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong on this one, but it's from UC.
Okay,
it's from. It's coming.
That's where it's from. just get me 3.
Yeah.
Super Evolution. I don't know what this is. It looks like a Gundam.
Third party going crazy.
Third party Stargazer Gundam.
That might be picked up.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah.
Chris, you a third party head, dog. You be having all the third party kits sneakily.
Man, they look better.
Yeah.
They've been putting Bandai on the back foot, man. Third party's been owning it.
Yeah.
Then we have the Flame Toys. Is this Pacific Rim? Yeah, legendary Pacific Rim kits coming out. And then
weapon accessory pack.
The Gatling gun looks pretty dope.
I seen someone had a Kotobukiya Gatling gun and that shit was spinning on its own.
Damn,
I have one.
You do?
Yeah, I have one. Yeah,
and it spins on its own.
I haven't built it. I gotta see if it does.
Spins on its own. Oh shit!
I gotta build it. I don't know.
There's no way. It's battery operated, or does somebody like fix it like wired?
I don't know.
I found it in the shop, purchased it, but it said Kotobukiya Gatling gun. I'm like, all right, cool. Or
Zaku Zero on Instagram posting. I don't know if he spun it and it was going, but that shit was spinning.
All right. And here we go to Maxter Gundam. Should be dropping soon, right?
Yeah, this month.
It's coming in. Okay.
I seen somebody from one of our brothers from across the water had already put it together. It looks a little slimmer than I thought, but I got one coming, so I'll let you guys know.
So that was a pass for me.
You know me, I never watched. I did watch E-Fighter, but
this is one of my favorite Gundams ever. This is like top
I have a lot of respect for the show, but it was not my favorite.
That might be like the one of the most. Here's a question for y'all. I heard Austin say it. Do y'all call it G Fighter or is it G Gundam at this point?
G Gundam.
It's G Gundam.
I hear people do say G Fighter. I hear people say.
Austin, you call it G Fighter?
I bounce back and forth, but I mostly call it G Fighter. Yeah.
I heard people call it Gundam G.
Gundam G.
If we're talking and someone says G Fighter, I'm thinking automatically like, what fighting game is that? Like, no.
Yeah, you might be right.
You're speaking French to me if you call it anything else.
We got the figurized standard, all these metal figures, but in general, figurized standard of the metal Greymon from this isn't amplified, so this is the metal Greymon from as a vaccine.
Yeah, what the fuck is the vaccine on there?
I have no clue, man.
That's the COVID edition.
Right. And I think, what is this? Is this just another trailer of it?
The trailer for it, yeah. Man, those lips, bro. What happened?
Yeah. Do you see they're getting figures for these?
Yeah.
Yep. Already.
The SH Fig Arts, which didn't say it last week, but
Ooh. Good Lord.
we got some heat coming down the line.
Mm.
And we're just, for the people that listen on Spotify, we're looking at I don't know if this is a new trailer or
This is the newer one, yeah.
the newer one of the Seed movie, Seed Freedom. Got them Seed Freedom.
To be honest, I haven't watched an episode of Seed.
John, I mean, like I said, I'm on episode like 10.
Bro, I haven't got past like 1 minute. That whole preview is like probably the most I've ever seen.
Well, I think that's it, fellas, when it comes to what's new in the Gundam world. But wait a minute, of course. Wait a minute. Where we at? I didn't mention it last week, which shame on me. Shame on me for not mentioning it last week. Who am I? Where we at? Show your face. It's on its way. No. Show your face.
Who are you?
Talk to it nice.
There we go. SH
Yeah.
Fig Arts of the Kaiju number 8. Yeah, I'm getting all these figures. I'm down for all these figures. Every last one, Jack. Now we have the his friend Mina. If y'all read the anime, I'm not going to spoil it, but she's like top dog. And I'm not read the anime, read the manga, but she's like top dog. She's top dog, and
Chris, do you read it?
No, I'm not a big
Dog.
manga reader. You know what I'm saying? I'm an extremist when it comes to watching stuff, though.
when this drops, hey, look, when this drops in April, I'm telling you, it's gonna be anime of the year. It's gonna run with anime of the year. It's a new shonen. It's a new shonen. Yeah, I know they go crazy off of shonen.
It's got some tough competition.
You know they go crazy for shonens.
It might be.
It might be 5th, yeah, dude. There's some tough competition coming up.
Then we got another faceplate.
Leave it to the extremists to tell you. It's got some tough competition.
And you know they're gonna release some of those kaijus too. Besides him,
wait till they do. I can't. I know. I don't know why. I know why, but I don't know why. They haven't released the vice captain yet. The vice captain, when they release that figure for him, so we get another faceplate. We're looking at. I think this is his boy, right? Like everything in the manga throws me off because it's not colored. There's another dude that's a captain that looks just like him though. That's
that's his homie.
Back.
Yeah, I think this is his homie from the beginning.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then here goes. Well, while we're on it, here's the SH Fig Arts for
Kira
Yamato.
Kira Yamato.
And Lacus Klein. And Atherin Zala. Atherin's still looking pissed. It's been like years, bro.
Get over it.
Let it go.
Get over it.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm game for this, fellas. I'm excited. I'm excited. So
I'm excited that Coop's excited.
Right. Because this is what makes me feel good about this is it's an anime or a manga, whatever you want to say, or a manga that I just picked up out of the blue. I was like, this is my if not my first manga. I remember this. They gave this as a comic, issue 1 or chapter 1 at Free Comic Book Day like 3 years ago, and I was like, all right, let me pick it up. And I read through it, and I was like, I'm down for it. So watching this from like the start of it when it was released all the way until now to where it's going to win Anime of the Year in 2024 feels good.
This over. Captain.
It feels good. It feels good. But that's it for the SH line. That's it for what's new.
No, there's hella. There's a
Oh, yeah.
2 from.
Oh yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah.
You got Ghoul for Witch from Mercury.
Long neck.
Ghoul. Undead Unlocked got a new fig.
Y'all still watching it?
Undead Unlocked?
Yeah.
Are you?
Never heard of it.
I made it to like third episode. I was like, yeah, they can have this.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm gonna give it back. That's what I did in the manga. I read like the first 10 chapters, and I was like, all right, dog, I just wasted 20 minutes of my life. I'm good.
But that's it, man. That's all we have pretty much for what's new. We could get right into the meat and potatoes of the pod. We got Chris from Vulcan Hobby, the owner of Vulcan Hobby. He runs the website, supports us as well, so we appreciate him being up here. But it is a Thanksgiving. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, fellas. Chris, while we have you up here, brother, and of course,
what's on your plate?
We have Creators Corner. So Chris is on our Creators Corner segment of the day.
Okay.
And of course, we have what's on your plate. We got 3 must-stay items for Thanksgiving.
Ooh.
And you're a Southern god. I know that Southern hospitality cooking down there, brother. What's 3 must-stays?
Ham got to be on there.
Ham. Okay.
Gotta have
ham.
Yeah, gotta have the pork.
Starting with the protein.
Yeah,
Okay.
gotta have.
My man said we're gonna start off with the pork. The swine is the first thing on the list, people.
Yeah, gotta have it. Gotta have it. I'm a ham fiend. Real deal. I guess dressing and yeah, that can't be messed up either.
Dressing or stuffing?
Yeah, can't be messed up. Can't be messed up.
Dressing or stuffing?
Yeah, you already said it.
we don't do no stuffing down here. Maybe up there in Seattle, I don't know what they do.
Damn.
It's stuffing, man. It's stuffing. Going back to last year's, it's stuffing.
No, it's not.
Okay, dressing. Dressing that's when it looks like a cake, right? Stuffing is like just the scoop of it. Like if you just mashed it up in a bowl and scooped it with a spoon and put it up there, it's the same stuff.
Bro, stuffing.
Didn't we find that out? Or was one cornbread? One has cornbread, one doesn't.
I think dressing is like cornbread based. Stuffing is like bread based, I think. But we don't eat no stuffing out here. that don't fly.
Okay, so we have.
Can we go? I gotta go look at that poll from last year.
This is the main. It's always with these type of questions, right? Yeah. It's not what's on your plate. It's mainly what's not on your plate. So right now we have ham and dressing. We only have room for one more.
See, that's such a hard thing because you got sweet potatoes, greens, macaroni and cheese.
Yeah. Those are 3 things right there that some people be happy with. Just like that.
Yeah,
with just those 3.
Yeah, I take sweet potato pie. Sweet potato pie gotta be on there.
Well, sweet potato pie. Okay.
But, I know what's not on there. Chillin's not on there.
Oh damn!
Oh hell!
You all the way. You at the bottom of the boot. You eat.
I know what's going to
I know what's not on there.
Austin.
Yeah.
Austin, you got your face turned up.
No, I don't like chitlins either. I don't like chitlins.
Okay. We had chitlins.
Yeah,
I've had chitlins. Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Yeah, I watched my mom clean them shits as a kid one time, and I was like, I'm
never again.
But based with the vinegar though, like if you walk in somebody's house and you never had it before, and you can smell like terrible. The vinegar, you be like, "I'll try it. I'll try it." And then with the smell of it is okay with vinegar.
If it's a warning,
while you cleaning it, like you're like, but if you smell it like cooked up with pepper and like a little bit of vinegar, you're like, all right, I'll try a little piece. If you don't know what it is,
no. What? Especially if you don't know what it is.
I don't know.
Your brain is set permanently to survival mode. And the second you step in there, it just tells you to get the hell out.
Chillin'. Man, that's a
I don't know what's going on with the algorithm, but I got a personal page, and like chitlins start popping up on my page. I said, I don't even eat this. I
I
don't
don't
even
even
eat
eat
this.
it.
Why is this here?
It's telling you, brother. Get you
They
a bowl
pushing
of
it on you.
chitlin. Right.
That's what you need right now.
I'm
CD,
seeing
what's on your plate for the people at home? What's on
Uh,
CD's
man.
plate?
I gotta have some greens. That's a must. Some dressing. That's a must. And then for the protein,
It's tough.
Cornish hen. Cornish hen.
Cornish
Okay.
hen? That's
Okay.
something different. That's
Okay.
different. Chris, don't look like that. It's different. It's different. People change it up on Thanksgiving. My mom's changing it up this year. We're not doing turkey. She's doing turkey wings.
We got less people, so you don't need that whole ass turkey.
Yeah.
Cornish
that
hen
makes
gets the
sense.
job done. Cornish
And
hen.
then on top of it, like, I'm not a big fan of turkey.
Have you ever had a turkey that wasn't dry?
Good question. Good questions.
I don't know about.
I
I don't know. I don't think I ever
Chris,
had
are you a
turkey.
cook? Do you cook Thanksgiving dinner too?
Man, I used to, man, but like since the pandemic, man, I ain't cooked anything. And you know, like go to your family house, I'd hit that age where we can't bring like sodas and silverware. And,
Right.
yeah,
You can't get away with that shit.
yeah. So I'm sitting here debating. I'm like, yeah, I could make some gumbo pasta or something and take it up in there. Yeah.
Shit sound good as hell. Wow.
Yeah, so that's gonna be like my contribution for this week. I'm gonna try to whip it up like
I
Tuesday
was
night.
good for the rolls. I used to have one friend. We used to have a little Friendsgiving.
Yeah.
We used to throw the fuck. Everybody throw down, and she come with some rolls and then eat the most. So, bro, you gotta come on, just fucking
The roll,
roll
it all depends. My brother, I don't know for how long, since we were kids, has hit the rolls. He made sure my mom gets them as kids, and now he brings them. The Golden Corral rolls. Y'all know? You never had the Golden Corral roll?
I remember them. Yeah, nasty as mess. Yeah, go ahead.
Chill, you wildin'.
I've been
I
seeing
ain't
people. I've been seeing people with the Logan rolls.
Oh yeah, Logan or Texas Roadhouse. I think that is about the same.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those are good.
those are good. Austin, what's on your plate, brother? We have learned from last year. We have expanded our repertoire, our palate. We have
A year
now
later,
grown.
you got Austin.
We know
Some
what
seasoning,
soy sauce
huh?
is.
You know,
What you got, brother?
I don't remember exactly what I had on my plate, but I guess there were last year, but I guess I have some new additions now. So mac and cheese makes a return. I gotta have mac and cheese, especially when it's crispy on top. So that first layer is a little bit more, darkened and a little bit crispier, and then the underneath is good. Then after that, I actually do like Cornish hens. I do like ham, but I think I'm gonna have to stick with the classic of just turkey, moist turkey when it's cooked correctly. There you go for Chris. And for the side dish, oh man, that's a toughie. I mean, we got collard greens, sweet potatoes, sweet potato pie. But I think I'm going to have to go with dang, that's tough. That's tough. No, no. Audible. We're gonna go with sweet potatoes. Like
Omaha.
fully loaded sweet potato. So you have the butter, brown sugar, chopped up carrots, and what was the other?
I heard
a little
people
bit of
put the
pepper.
carrots.
Yeah,
I heard people put some carrots in it.
Never heard of carrots.
carrots.
In
Yeah,
what?
yeah, carrots.
And the sweet potatoes. And the sweet potatoes.
It's fully
It gives you
loaded
the
sweet
crunch. It gives you the crunch
it
if you
gives
want
you
like a
extra
crunch
crunch.
feel.
Yeah,
I heard it.
texture. Just
Hey,
diced up
man.
carrot.
Hey, flag on the play. I'm not a look. I'm gonna let y'all know now. I mean, y'all probably know from last year. I'm a pumpkin pie over a sweet potato pie.
Yeah,
Cool.
Oh, yeah,
crazy.
that's right.
All right, so it's
Chris.
it ain't nothing wrong with it. It ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, exactly.
It-
Meet me halfway, brother.
It doesn't really taste the like different for real.
Correct.
But
I think
you know what I'm
pumpkin
saying?
pie gives you a little bit more sweeter aftertaste than a sweet potato pie. No matter sweet potato pie, no matter how you cook, it's going to taste towards the end of it like a potato. I think a pumpkin pie,
You gotta have the
What-
whipped cream
it's-
though for the pumpkin pie.
the whipped cream with the pumpkin pie, gotta have
Yeah.
whipped cream.
I think the controversy comes from a pumpkin. Who's picking up a pumpkin?
I think for us, we're gonna keep it 100 for people out there. I think it's up there because of the different races. There's no Caucasians are known for eating pumpkin pie, where we're known for eating sweet potato pie. That's just how it is. And I'm not saying that's what it is. That's just how it is. So I was always looked at crazy back in school, like, yeah, I want pumpkin pie.
Huh?
Yo, are
Record
you
stop
black?
this shit.
Yeah, you're like, yo, are you black? Like, come on now. I know we're not. Come on, man.
Well, I mean,
Is
to
it
be
pecan or
fair-
pecan then? Pecan pie or pecan pie?
PK.
Pecan.
Pecan.
Yes, pecan. Yeah,
PK.
yeah. I like pecan pie
Pecan
too.
pie.
That's
Yeah,
good.
pecan pie. Yeah,
Yeah.
pecan-
Still not
yeah.
a fan of mashed potatoes and gravy though.
That doesn't belong on Thanksgiving table.
Thank you.
What?
Mashed
Thank
potatoes,
you.
no.
You wild?
Thank you.
Right?
Last time I was up
Mashed
here, they
potatoes,
were
no.
man.
If you got
That-
dressing on the table, why you need mashed potatoes? That's just
It's
all
too much
items.
fucking stuff.
Thank
Dog,
you.
mashed potatoes. Okay, all right. Let me go. So, my list. If I do a turkey, I have to have cranberry sauce.
Okay.
If I don't do turkey, I'm doing ribs. My mom cooks ribs.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I'm going greens.
Okay.
I gotta have my crushed red pepper flakes in them too, with a splash of vinegar. Just a dab of vinegar. Try it out, Austin. Don't look
Nah,
at it
I'm
like
good.
crazy. Crushed
I'm
enough
good.
pepper flakes and a dash of vinegar. It will change your life with collard greens.
Nah, I'm
I've
pretty
seen
sure I'm good.
I've seen people do that with the little jar.
Yeah.
Got been there for 10
Yeah.
years.
That's it.
Exactly.
That's it. With a splash.
Oh, that's
With a-
Joe.
Chill.
That's just generational, though.
Mm.
You never
This
run
is-
out.
Hell no.
Get
I ain't never seen no
lemon.
one buy a new bottle of vinegar. Dead ass.
Oh, we run through vinegar. I put vinegar
Bro.
on almost anything. Helps you with your blood pressure too, man.
I like pickles. I like eating pickles just straight out the jar. So
Yeah.
I'm not a
The label
fan.
be falling off that
What's the
bottle
malt- the
too.
malt,
It's always torn up.
vinegar?
Malt vinegar. Nah, I don't put malt. Put people put malt vinegar on like fried fish and stuff like that.
You know.
Mhm.
But my last item, which I'm shocked, this is a tough one. But I want to go out. I want to go against the grain. Let me get those deviled eggs. Let me get the deviled eggs from the back. Let's go ahead and put them on the plate. Let's
Them
put
on
the
the
deviled
plate?
eggs on the plate. Yep. Hey, we got everybody. I'll come back and get the stuffing or the stuffing.
Stuffing.
Stovetop stuffing. That's what it is. My mom gets the stovetop cornbread style stuffing. That's what it says on the box. It doesn't say dressing on the box. You know what stovetop is. It says it right there on the box. Stovetop stuffing.
The red box?
The red
So
box. You know what box I'm talking about. That red box.
Okay.
And then
Deviled eggs
Yeah.
on the plate. Deviled eggs is top 3?
I like
deviled
deviled
eggs.
eggs. I like
Deviled eggs.
deviled eggs.
Yeah.
I like them.
It's probably the most slept on Thanksgiving meal.
I don't really see them as Thanksgiving meal though. That's the problem. Like I rarely ever see them at Thanksgivings.
I can't. Yeah,
No,
I think that was.
I see
I
Thanksgiving
think deviled eggs is just a universal holiday. Because if it's not Thanksgiving, it's definitely Easter.
with the Larry's on top.
Oh yes, sir.
Okay.
I don't see it.
That's
I don't see it at Easter either. Now that I think about
When
it.
the
I
hell
always-
do you see them damn deviled eggs? Man? What holiday do you see? Wait a minute. You don't see it on Thanksgiving. You don't see it on Easter. Is it Christmas? You see it on Christmas?
I see it on Christmas. Yeah,
Okay.
on Christmas sometimes. But yeah, Thanksgiving. I think I've never seen deviled eggs at Thanksgiving, especially not Easter. Easter, I've only ever seen chocolate. That's it.
What? Easter
Yeah.
dinner? Easter dinner?
Oh, that's
Thanksgiving
right. I
dinner?
don't even have
Yeah,
Easter
yeah.
dinner.
Easter
That's right.
dinner
I've
is
never
like-
had an Easter dinner.
Never had an Easter dinner.
Nah.
Okay. We're just going to change that this year, man. Especially you living right down the street. That's going to change up this year.
I'm good.
We got we watch every year Easter Sunday. We watching 10 Commandments. So I've been doing that since I was like 3 years old with my grandma. The 1930s 10 Commandments.
You've seen it so many times you felt like you wrote it.
Right.
What the fuck
And
is
then,
that?
but that's it. I'm glad to hear that. A little Thanksgiving break for the people out there. Let us
Wait,
know
wait,
in the
wait.
comments.
Chris, what hot sauce you use?
Louisiana.
Oh yeah, for them that's all that's
My
really used.
fucking man.
Yo, that's crazy because Louisiana is. I mean, granted, so is
Never
Texas
had it.
Pete, but
Mhm.
Louisiana is the dollar store hot sauce.
What?
Up here in Virginia, I go to Dollar Tree. That's where I find my Louisiana.
All right. So,
I go and I find my Texas Pete. Get it from Walmart.
all right. So recently, like I'm always purchasing Louisiana. But like if I order some whole wings or something like that, for some odd reason, the hot sauce that comes from like the Chinese food restaurant,
Ooh, the white pack.
clear,
Like the
clear with the
clear
like
one.
gold dragon on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that been hidden for me recently, like crazy. I got to have. I'm at the window. They've been trying to give us. So we big on like hot wings down here, whatever. So they've been trying to give me like the cup of the little wing sauce and stuff like that. Now give me the packs.
Yeah, give me the pack out the pack. Yeah, give me the pack.
It tastes different.
Yeah,
Need it
I
out the
don't
pack.
want no lemon pepper mixed in it or nothing. Give me the packs.
That's just
Yeah.
the us getting older, right? Because that mustard from the Chinese restaurant, it goes on everything that requires mustard for me now.
Really?
Chinese mustard,
The one that open up your nose.
the one that
Yeah.
open up your nose and
Oh, you
lets
want
you
the real
start
deal.
breathing. That go on everything. But again, let us know in the comments whether y'all have it on y'all plate. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. We have Vulcan Hobby, Chris from Vulcan Hobby, the owner. We're going to talk about some stuff that when running a hobby store, man, a hobby shop, the good, the bad, and ugly of Vulcan Hobby when running an online shop. Just a couple of questions, man, and you can definitely take the floor when it comes to this. Let's go ahead and bring you up here when it comes to, let's see, we got, change this up. Boom. Boom. Vulcan Hobby has the floor, bro.
Center.
Front and center. Talk to us, man. Vulcan Hobby. What inspired you to start the business focused on Gundam products and accessories, man? What made you want to step out?
So like I've always been into like mecha, like the design of it. So of course it started way back. I started on Macross. I didn't start on Gundam Wing. But Gundam Wing, and as I grew up, whatever, I still watched all the shows. And when the pandemic hit, I had a part-time job, and I think earn your leisure was in my ear. It was like, oh, you need to get a business, and I had a homeboy that worked at Foot Locker a couple doors down, and we was trying to work out a business idea, and whatever we came up with, it was like startup costs too high. And I ended up picking up like a Gundam kit. I've always wanted to order one, but it was like I couldn't justify like $80 at like 22 or 23, and we was out like partying and stuff. And I ended up picking up on it. I'm like, this is dope. So I ended up snowballing to like 23 kits in a row.
I hear you.
And I hit my homeboy. Hit my homeboy up, and he was like, I was like, hey, I got it. We could do this. And we end up like going to get an LLC. Everything that we thought it was going to be ended up being the complete opposite. So
as in what? If
like,
you don't mind elaborating on that.
All right, so like we had this idea, the Cinderella story. Hey, we're gonna do this online. It's gonna blow up. It's gonna be a Cinderella story. It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. So you know what I'm saying. We thought, hey, we could just contact Bandai and get an account. It's not that.
It's not that easy.
It was in the middle of the pandemic. It was like, oh yeah, we're gonna get some inventory. That thing gonna sell right on out. It was not that.
Hell no.
I think it froze up for a second. But
there we go.
So I think we ended up booking a con because we was trying to figure out like, hey, we need to get a place to like set up like a pop-up shop. I ran through like a bunch of distributors trying to find like who could accommodate like what we were trying to do, and then like growing that idea.
Yeah.
That's what like put us into the business.
Okay. So it was like you had a little bit of heart in it, right? Like it was something you grew up with, you watched. Like, you know what? Yeah. It's not like how you see on Shark Tank where you get these guys that was like, oh, I got this idea popped up in my head 2 years ago and I want to run with it. I really don't know much about Gundams. You've always been linked to some type of mecha. Gotcha. Yeah. Well, that's what's up, man. Second question for us: how do you approach sourcing and selecting Gundam products like for your inventory? What do you like? What do you do?
All right, so
like, I know some people go on Amazon, right? I think some businesses go on Amazon, see like the top sellers.
No, Don't work like that. You go on Amazon. Amazon gonna beat you every single time. What I usually do is I pick up stuff that I know I could sell at a con. So I'm more master grades and kits that you won't see at like Hobby Lobby or your local hobby store. We don't have too many in Alabama, so like Psycho Zaku's, EXS Gundams and stuff like that. So I usually pick up the stuff that I know people like, and because I'm into the hobby, it's easier for me to pick up things that I like that other people like. Of course, you always got to get like the new stuff, and because I do the cons, I know what people are looking for at the con. So always Gundam Wing's gonna sell out the door.
Yeah.
Gundam Wing, Crustaceans, unicorns, all that.
So right out of the gate. So you just kind of keep your ear to the streets and also your knowledge of the show itself. This is when it comes pretty, where it benefits you knowing the shows and the series personally on a one-on-one level, to where you could bring that knowledge into these cons and stores. You like the how's the con process for the people that, like, I know people that want to get into the cons. I know you have to put in an application, you wait, you got it. So take the people like a step by step of like how from start to finish, how does a con work? Like, what do you need for a con? Like, do I need this type of display case? Because I see everybody uses those, they're like wiring type fences, looks like at a convention. They're like black.
Those are expensive.
Okay.
those are really expensive. So entire con process. All right, for small cons, usually you can get away with just booking a table, labeling the stuff that you plan on selling, and when you get there, you always got to have a tablecloth. Even if they have a tablecloth on it, you still want to take your own tablecloth because you never know if you need like an extra table. If they have you on a corner, like the bigger cons, let you know where you're gonna be at, like well ahead of time to know to make those accommodations. You got to have racks. Those metal ones that you see them zip tie off and they go up probably about 10 to 12 feet or whatever. Those are really expensive. So each one of those like bars, like during the pandemic, they was charging like $80 per 4 foot piece, 4 foot, 2 foot piece. So I use we have like metal racks, like big metal racks, and they're about probably like they've went up. So when I first got them, they was like $100. Now they're like 140. When you gotta have signage. Something like, for most people that just run cons and they don't have a website, they don't necessarily have to have like something to put in somebody's hand, like a flyer or a sticker or something to say, hey, I got a website also. So I run at retail cost at cons. So whatever I'm selling at the con, I'm gonna sell on the website for the same price, and it's gonna compare to whoever's online. So
okay.
For the larger cons, like if you say like Dragon Con, Momo Con, Neko Con, stuff like that, and we're not even talking like Anime Expo, but Dragon Con is comparable at like 50,000 people, 50,000 people. You got to have money.
Yeah. You pay. I'm assuming what you pay your way into that booth, right?
Yeah, you're talking about $3,000 a booth,
Damn.
or two spaces. Like some of them, like, hey, you buy one space, you got to buy two. Then some cons do placement. Hey, you got to buy two spaces, but if you want to be towards the front, you know what I'm saying, that costs. Or if you want to be on the corner, that costs, because you have more space to work with.
Do you when you go to these cons that cost money, and for an example, do you tell yourself, all right, it costs $3,000 to get myself into this 2 tables, I'm in this back corner, is it worth it? Do they charge you up first? Like, is it worth it? Is it something you go, I know where this position I'm at, and or the location of my table, I might not break even. I'm not going to do $3,000 worth of sales. Or is that something that you say, you know what, I want to do it regardless. I'm not worried about how much I profit from this.
I don't know. It don't work like that. So usually, also in the con process is, we book these out months in advance.
Mm-hmm.
So, like the con that I just booked, it's 5 months in advance. So they don't let you know until 2 weeks out. Hey, this is gonna be your location in that con, and it's up to them if they're gonna change it if you ask them.
Yeah.
Most of them have like floor plans. So I usually do the mid range, $3,000 cons. I can't process like that.
Yeah. I feel you.
But for like the mid range, they make it so that people move throughout the con. Like it's a good flow throughout it. So it's not like, hey, you're in the back corner, you're not gonna see anybody. Usually they'll line up like guests behind the back corner or whatever corner you're in, so that it's like move through traffic.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And do you have a preference on where you like to be?
Oh yeah, good question.
Do you have a preference of where you like to be? You like to be on a corner spot if you can?
Corners are better. I start moving to having like 2 spaces. Corner, you have more space to move around the table. And when I do my setups, it's better. But usually I run like seven racks, various different model kits. And then the other thing is, before you even for some of the applications for like the bigger cons, they check for what's your following. What's your website? What's your Facebook? They ask for previous setup, like, hey, how have you set up before? So they know, if you come in,
just in case you're
not
coming down bullshit.
Yeah, like real deal. So if you never set up, or you're not prepared, you know what I'm saying, you'll show up and you wouldn't have a tablecloth, and you need a tablecloth, because imagine somebody just sitting there with a white table just sitting there, no signage, no nothing, stuff in the back, looking like a swap meet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're not getting my business. I hear you.
What's it in your eyes? Do you determine, like, the bigger the con, how much you want to profit from it? Like, do you say, I think X amount of dollars is a good weekend, or $1,500 to $3,000 sales is a good weekend, versus okay, this is a small con, let's hope we get $700 this weekend?
I'm not going to look at $700. But it's comparable to what your cost is. So if you're doing something local, you don't have to rent U-Hauls, you don't have to rent vans, you don't have to do hotels, you don't have to have to pay help and stuff like that. Then of course, you know what I'm saying, hey, if I break even and bring home an extra $500, I'm good.
Right.
Yeah, I have enough to replace the inventory, pay for the con, pay for everything that it cost me to do it, and take a little bit of money home. That's awesome. That works for me. That's usually how you gauge what you need to make. So if you do $1,000 con, you want to be able to make sure you pay for the inventory you sold. You want to make that $1,000 back. And if you go on the road, you want to, get your money back off the Airbnb, the hotel, the food, the friends coming along, the extra vendor passes.
Yeah. That's true too. And we got Chris. He's the owner of Vulcan Hobby, vulcanhobby.com. Make sure y'all check him out. Small Business Saturdays coming up as well, so definitely support. We got Cyber Monday coming up as well. Got another question for you, man. What are some challenges you faced with running this Gundam business, and how have you overcome them? Like, what are some of the things that you didn't think of? I know. Go ahead. I'm not going to take your thunder. Go ahead. What are some challenges you got?
So we started in the pandemic, so we're at 2 years. 2 years is change. Inventory issues. We're just now getting. Yeah, we're just not getting to like everybody has inventory. That's the issue in itself again, because we got so used to, hey, I'm the only person able to get this in this quantity, to like how, hey, everybody has this. How do you separate yourself? How do you adapt? What else? That's like probably the biggest issue, and make sure you're hitting those numbers and making those sales in order to continue to grow.
Yeah.
Money's an issue, but it's not an issue. In order to do these cons and stuff like that, you have to have upfront money. So so if you need to do 10 cons next year to hit your numbers, you got to pay for 10 cons, whether they cost for $600 a piece, $1,000 a piece, $1,500 a piece, times 10, and you're not gonna see that money for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 months out.
Yeah.
Online, you're competing with everybody else, so sales. Sales is the biggest part of it. How do you make yourself different? How do you provide an experience that people want to shop with you?
That makes sense. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
So
So just separating yourself is the on the online part.
yeah,
It's probably the hardest. From what I've seen, everybody has their go-to place, and they wait for that. They feel like if I could wait, and I think as well, I'm kind of bouncing around. Is since they know it's a known place, and nowadays people know that they could get scammed. I think a lot of people are timid on trying new websites and things like that.
yeah,
So like I'm like, okay, I've heard of this. I need this kit. I'll search this kit on Google, and it'll pop up, and it might pop up on Vulcan Hobby. But I'm like, oh man, I never even. What is Vulcan Hobby? It's out of stock on USA. How is it out of stock on USA but in stock here? And it's like, well, use credible resources like us. Do your due diligence and check out, Instagram, and you like, oh man, that's the benefit when it comes to the, I guess the smaller being on the newer side of an online place, right? Because you might have inventory where a lot of these other places might not have them.
yeah. So that's how I met CD. I got a rose in Zulu, and I posted it. And by the time, so for the extremists, hey, I'm looking for a rose in Zulu. It don't matter in stock or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Right. If you don't get it on it right then, it's gone. I posted it. How I posted it? It was literally all of them were gone out the website. And CD was like, "Bro, hit me up next time you get one." So
need it.
So yeah, you do have to have like credible people to kind of back you. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of between that and doing the cons, and I do bill nights and different things. So people end up meeting me or talking to me, and that's majority of how I continue to get sales. For the people around town, there's dissatisfaction sometimes with local stores, or they can't find what they're looking for. And when they find, oh, hey, well, it's a person in town, free local delivery.
Yeah,
come on.
Yeah. Drop it off like DoorDash. Drop it right off.
Yeah.
Take a picture of it. Put it right on your Instagram.
Yeah, I live across town, so majority of the time I'm crossing where everybody lives.
That's true too.
I either drop it off on the way to work, on the way back.
I got a question for you real quick. Too,
go ahead,
Chris. What would you say is the most funnest part, though, as far as running your business and doing these cons? What do you enjoy the most?
All right, so when so I do have a business partner. So when we came up with it, it was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like the goals were, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we want to make like some extra money. If we could grow it into like a full business, and you know what I'm saying, we could quit our regular jobs, like that would be awesome. But the other part was like, I don't want this to be like my regular job, my 9 to 5. I want to be able to like do dope shit, kick it with some friends, meet people, and do different things. And the business allows us to do all that. So hey, you can't beat that. we do build nights, meet up, build some stuff, kick it with some people, make some sales.
Yeah.
Competition. That's like in particular us. You know what I'm saying? So I get to host something and build a community. That's what I enjoy doing. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Next question for you. In what ways do you use online platforms and social medias to promote your gun business? Like, I know we're promoted on YouTube. What's some other ways for people to reach out to you and connect with you?
All right, so social online platforms. All right, so several ways to get to us. So usually on the website, it's a chat box on the bottom. If you put something in there, it's coming to me or the business partner, and I'm on my phone all the time, so I'll probably answer it right away. IG, both of us got IG accounts. I think he runs the Vulcan Hobby, the official page. When I started my account, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna start this account, try to get as many followers as possible, and it's gonna translate to sales. And it didn't work like that.
Because the personal page got damn near, or you almost got 10,000. I thought you had 9,000 followers or something.
Yeah, I got up to 9,000. I'm like at 85. It's dropping down because I don't do no real, so I'm not a real person.
Right.
But I had to figure out it's a difference between followers and people that like really rock with you. It's like a big difference. So you know what I'm saying? You can have 15,000, 20,000 people. It doesn't always translate to money, and it doesn't translate to people that will actually show up or meet you or do different things.
That's true too.
We have Facebook. Nobody's using Facebook anymore.
Yeah, I know the Facebook communities are pretty strong. That's what I was about to ask next. You have a Facebook community groups.
Yeah, I do have Facebook. I got a Discord. Discord, it runs a lot better. It's more of a sense of community because you can talk between friends. It's kind of like a message thread that you could like, give topics to on the side. Yeah, so
Discord is really taking over when it comes to the next kind of like subline of social media. Right, we have the main ones, which is like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Those are like your big three. Twitter or X right now, right?
All they need is a live stream.
That's it.
Add it to it, and a lot of stuff is done.
Yeah, right. So Discord is definitely coming up. I'm glad to hear that you got a Discord because I know a lot of people use Discord for staying connected with in the community.
Yeah, I usually move through my Discord first because if like something comes in and or I'm about to order something or want some insight or something, I can bounce into the Discord and say, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to order XYZ. Anybody interested? And they'll be like, yeah, okay, cool. I know I got this lined up, and then whatever comes in, I could put it on IG.
That's what's up, man. And like I said, Discord, we'll get your Discord. We'll put it in the description below. So check him out on Discord as well. I mean, he give you previews of what's coming if anybody wants it. I'm assuming, does that mean if it's
early access?
Early access too, but is it also like, hey people, I'm getting this kit, and only one person's like, yeah, I want it. Is that like it's a no, or how's that work?
Small business.
Yeah, small. Yeah,
small business. If I'm making an order and one person said they want something, I could toss it in there.
Okay,
easy.
Yeah, just like that. Why not? Right? Help everybody. Help you. That's the beauty behind of all this. So make sure y'all check out his Discord, get an early access, and if you see something in there that not a lot of people want, or you're like, oh, you know what, I missed that on that last time, can you hit up Chris and let him know, like, hey, is it possible if you could do this? Almost like a special order.
Yeah, it is.
Benefits you. So that's what's up. And last question, man, for you. What are the future plans or goals for the growth and development of your business, man? Like, like I don't want to say a 30, 60, 90, but like what's your future? What do we got? What should we look forward to?
All right, so I got some stuff I got like under wraps.
Understand? We can understand that.
I gotta be able to make sure I can back it before I can toss it out there.
He cut out on us.
There we go.
There we go.
So let's see. I know I got that competition coming back again in August.
Yep.
That's going to be.
We have the dates for those already.
Huh?
The dates and name.
August 17th. It's looking August 17th. It's looking August 17th.
Okay. August 17th.
I can make it work. School be already in.
Yeah.
Football season haven't started.
That's true. August 17th. It's
That's
down in. That's going to be in Alabama, right?
Yeah, we're gonna put it in Birmingham again.
Birmingham.
Yeah. What else we got lined up? I got most likely to do Chattanooga and like Chattanooga IPMS shows. I always do IPMS shows. Anything within 200-300 miles, I usually go and do. I got a couple big cons next year. You know, the usual. Online still rolls. We're looking for a store, but it has to meet our parameters. So when that happens, I know it's gonna really take off then.
And then we have ODO.
Oh yeah, I am gonna do ODO.
We got him coming up to the Old Dominion Open up here in Richmond, Virginia. So,
So I sent out my application. He hit me up. It was like, I gotta go to the mailbox to get it, and I was like, cool. So I should email him later today to make sure he has that locked in. If he doesn't, I might be there. Just be there. Most likely, I'm trying to vend it.
We're going to vend it. So make sure y'all, for everybody that usually goes to ODO, y'all know not a whole lot of Gundam vendors. So especially if there is, it's going to be a mixed bag between regular model kits, but almost a general specific, straight to the point Gundam vendor. Make sure your pockets are ready to go. Make sure your pockets are ready to go. But that's what's up, man. I can't wait to see what the future holds for you, man. Again, this is Chris, the owner of Vulcan Hobby. He supports us, supports the channel. I can't wait, man. This is from seeing it from start to finish. Like you said, you got to, from the pandemic, CD telling us about them. Like, yo, there's a store of Vulcan Hobby. All right, cool. I'm going to check them out. And the growth from where you are now. Yeah. The competition that you ran, I heard, was crazy. Crazy success. Nothing but heat. I can only imagine 2027, 2028.
Hey.
The fourth year of that competition.
If you build it, it will come.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. What is that? I just actually seen that movie, Field of Dreams.
Yeah,
Field of Dreams. I actually recently watched that movie the other day on Netflix. Confused the hell out of me, but still a good movie.
Yes.
We got some rapid fire questions for you, big dog. Have a little bit of fun. Are you ready for this? Let's try to keep this answer 3 seconds. Let's see how quick we can answer these questions. Y'all ready for some rapid fire questions?
Yep.
Yeah, let's do it.
If you could design your own custom Gundam, what would it be? A special feature be?
Funnels.
Okay.
Funnels.
Favorite Gundam pilot?
Camille. He'll swing on anybody.
Bottom rank your Gundam series.
Ew. Seeds at the very bottom. It's not even on the list. We don't even talk about that
one. Jesus.
All right. What's, I guess, second to last? Well, you got third to last, second to last, or last? What you got? Last three. So seed at the bottom.
Victory. What else I did not like? X.
Gundam X. I bet.
Oh, you know what? Take that back. Bill Divers.
The Bill Divers.
Bill Divers. Whatever this metaverse Bill verse is, and then we could go X Victory.
There we go. Next up, favorite aspect of the Gundam community, man. What do you enjoy about the Gundam community?
I don't know. I've made some pretty good friends.
So the
People are like pretty
camaraderie.
open to sharing knowledge and doing different things, and they're really open to like meeting people and having community and doing different things if it's available.
Gotcha. Here we go. Real grade, master grade, or high grade.
That's right.
Grail kit.
It was actually this one.
The high, oh, and he picked it up. We have the the new heavy weapon set for the master grade.
Yeah, actually.
Uh-oh.
Let's go.
The high mobility backpack.
I have one
Let's
of
go
those.
with it.
Hey, I have that too.
Hold on now.
And 3D print parts.
And more for those.
Hey.
And
There
weapons.
we
This
go.
guy doesn't stop.
I have
Last
that
question. We got to ask you, what superpower would you have?
Ew, I don't know. What's dude from Watchmen? The blue dude.
Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah, let me meet him. I'll be cool.
Dr.
Damn.
Manhattan.
Yeah.
Favorite anime before we get out of here.
Cowboy Bebop.
Kill.
There we go. There we go. Favorite anime.
Hey,
on.
I run down the list. So Samurai Shampoo, Michiko and Hatchet, Cowboy Bebop, Trigun, and
Some throwbacks.
Man of the
I
culture.
do like
here.
Black Lagoon.
Man of the
and-
culture.
Yeah, man. Like I have so many. Like I probably watched over 300 series.
Here we go. Okay, look now.
Damn. Anime.
Austin got his win
Streaming.
with Master Grade. CD got his win with Cowboy Bebop. Let me see if I can roll the win out. Sub or dub?
Man, bro.
He's so good. He's just so good.
Sub the dub, bro.
Sub.
Damn. Crap out.
When you hear
1, 2,
someone
3.
say they've watched 300 anime, it's sub. There ain't no way.
Yeah.
I ain't never heard
Roll
no-
123 on CeeLo. Hot.
Yeah.
Shuck them
I
back.
did. Hold on. I did try to get. I tried to get Coop to watch Megalobox. I've been begging him to watch
I
Megalobox.
want to watch it. It's
Whoa.
up there. It's up there. It's up there. That. What's the other one? The one you sent me the other day, CD. The boxing one. 2000s. Really one.
Oh, Hajime no Ippo.
Epo something. I'm trying to watch a little bit more of these boxing ones.
He
I got-
had me when I seen him pick up that manga Levius or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I was like, you got to go with Megalobox like pronto.
Hey, man. I got my boxing ones is gonna be all right. I got Baki, Megalobox. I got to finish Levias, and then Baki. What I heard about Baki was you have to watch it in a certain way. Like, don't watch the Netflix ones yet. Go back and watch the older ones, and then go watch Netflix. Something I was like, that threw me off.
I can't watch Baki.
Why not?
That ain't it for me.
Bet. Say less. But that's what's up, man. Again, we have Chris from Vulcan Hobby. He's going to do us a solid, again, for his Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Small Business Saturday. He's going to look out for us. So we have, don't forget, go to vulcanhobby.com. Use the code Undergated22 this week. Undergated22 for 22% off your order. The sale is over Monday night, so check it out. Go on the site. Use code Undergate22 this week only to get 22% off your order. Man, it was fun. We are glad to have you up here, bro. We appreciate you having up here. Any last words for anybody up there? Austin, CD.
Hey, man, it was a pleasure. We've been rocking with you since day one, man. And it's just, like Cooper was saying, it's awesome to see the growth, man. I remember we were talking like this time, or whenever we first met, you wanted to put this competition on and seeing you to put it on and have such great success in it. Like, I know the future's bright. And I told you, when that storefront comes, I'm coming down there. So
okay.
In the competition.
All right.
August 17th.
Yeah, August
Birmingham.
We have to make a stop.
We might have to make a stop. We might have to stop. Again, everybody out there, hope y'all have a happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your meals. Enjoy your time with your family. Go Black Friday shopping. Support your small business. Support Cyber Monday. Support everybody you can support. This is a great time to be alive right now because you'll be able to take in time with your family and take in time with your friends. I'm Coop. That's Austin. City's right at the top. With Chris from Vulcan Hobby. Until next time, people. Peace.